Surprise! It's day 7, you've made it almost halfway through the course. I hope you're starting to see some results already. And what we're talking today is about how do we shake things up? Because the tendency of the baby part of our brain is to want everything to be routinized, to be familiar, to be predictable, so we know what's happening in life. But the child part of our brain thrives on excitement and adventure and novelty. And what happens is if we don't make enough space for that in our lives, we get old and boring and we die sooner. So if you really want to stay young at heart and to have a relationship that's vibrant, that's exciting, that's connected and stuff, we need to make space for surprises. However, we also need to make them not so, out of the ordinary that we sort of send the baby brain into a screaming fit of terror. And so there's a really cool thing that you can do, which is you can ask your partner what they want as a surprise. And so what we've got for the challenge is something that's just a little bit strange today, and it's designed to kind of prep the system. So what I want you to do is I want you to get a box, a really big box, and I want you to wrap it up special, put stuff inside so it's got some weight and stuff, but it's really confusing about what's actually inside, and put it somewhere really super visible that your partner can see it, and so they're asking questions, and when they ask you about it, you say, no, it's a surprise. And what that's going to do for your partner is they create a whole sense of anticipation of like, oh my God, something's going to happen. I don't know what it is, but and what we're going to do is we are looking forward for Valentine's Day, that there will be a surprise that will be happening at that point in time. Something that's a little bit out of the ordinary, something that's a little bit unexpected, and you have a little bit of time to start prepping for that. But your box is essentially going to be a place marker for them to know what it is that you're actually going to do. Or to know that something's happening, but they don't know what it is, but they know that something is happening. And so that's the first thing. The second thing that I would like you to do is to sit down with your partner and say, like, if you were to think about like 5 or 6 or 7, really cool things that you always wish that would happen but haven't happened yet, or were really awesome surprises for you in the past. But you want to get a list. Now, you don't want 1 or 2 things. You want a list that's slightly bigger. And then you want to keep that list somewhere secure because we're going to use it later in the course. Okay, that's the challenge for today. Have fun. And I am going to be looking forward to find out what some of the surprises are a little bit later in the course.